My name is Cynthia. I'm here today to give you my top 10 tips. And Custody Factors is a continuing video that we're doing here based on a case called Vodvarka versus Grassmeyer. This is a Michigan case that sets out custody factors for judges to follow in a court action. Vodvarka spelled V-O-D-V-A-R-K-A versus Grassmeyer, G-R-A-S-S-M-E-Y-E-R. Now, hopefully you'll be able to get that on the internet and you'll see what the court has said about each one of these factors. Now, this is Michigan law. This is not every state's law. Every state, I'm sure, has a case like this, though, that the judge will follow down the road in a custody action. You need to talk to your lawyer when you go to see a lawyer when you file this action. Or even if you are contemplating doing this, talk to a lawyer on the phone. Find out the case that that lawyer believes is what a judge will look at and pull it down from the internet and start reading that case to get an idea. Now, I've already gone through 2 different videos about Vodvarka, actually 3, and this is going to be the 4th one. And I'm going through another 3 factors. And I want you to pull out, as I told you before, a T-chart with a P and D on it, plaintiff and defendant, and a line down the middle, T-chart, and A, B, C, D all along the side here. And as we're going through all these factors, I want you to make a check on who you think would win an argument in front of a judge on this. Now, sometimes it can have a check on both sides. It means both parties are equally okay with that. Other ones, maybe you will win. Other ones, maybe the other party will win. And at the end, you'll add these up, and you'll see how a judge comes about making a decision. Now, that doesn't mean the judge will follow that, but this gives the judge an idea of what he or she will do in the end. Now, the new factors, and I'll read them, is G, which is mental and physical health of the parties involved. Okay, are the parties younger, older? Are the parties involved in drugs where their health is not the best? Is one party have MS, which I have, and it's hard for that party to take care of the kids? Does one of the parties have a bad heart? Are both parties healthy? I mean, there are a lot of different questions. What about mentally? Is one party mentally depressed all the time? Is one party got some mental issues, seeing a psychiatrist, psychologist? Now, that doesn't mean automatically that person's unqualified to be a parent. It just means the court needs to know this information. So that is some of the things that come to my mind. I'm sure you can come up with other ones that you can fill in there. Health also could mean, are they on drugs? Do they take a lot of medications? That maybe they're fatigued during the day and they can't take care of the kids? Those are factors a judge wants to know. And again, you can put an X or a check for who wins or loses there, and the judge can take that into consideration down the road. Next factor, H, home, school, and community record of the child. Who's the one that takes the kids to school? Who's the one that makes sure the kids do their homework at night? Are the kids there every day like they're supposed to, or have they been missing a lot of days in school? And does the teacher send a lot of letters back home saying the kids are tired, they're not eating properly? Talk to the teacher and find out what the teacher thinks in this issue. And that's a real important factor for the judge to look at. School of the kids. Now, maybe the kids are too young to go to school. Obviously, that would not be a factor at all. But there'll be a time when that kid starts school. Who's going to be taking the kids to school, too, by the way? Is the mother, both parties working all the time? Is the mother or the father going to get up early to make sure the kids go to school? Is a bus going to come by and take the kids? I mean, if they're too young, they can't do that, but These are all issues that a judge wants to know. Again, a judge doesn't know anything about you or the other party, and this is the way to find out. And let me go into the fact that I am a retired lawyer. I'm not giving you legal advice. I have more than 25 years of experience working in custody matters, done many custody battles in court. And this is my experience and my feeling about how to read these particular issues. And I am not taking the place of your lawyer. So you need to talk to a lawyer to get more explicit things about your particular state. And again, every state's different, but I think most states have a lot of these factors involved that a judge is going to want to look at down the road. Next factor, willingness and ability of the parties to facilitate and encourage a close and continuing parent-child relationship between the child and the other parent. Are you guys like this all the time? Are you talking bad about the other party to the kids? Is the other party talking bad to you, to the kids? Is the other party, had a case where the other party was getting on Facebook and the internet saying bad things about the other party all the time. You don't want to have that stuff going on. And if that other party's doing that, court needs to know about that. It's really important in the best interest of the children for both parties to get along. And do not say bad things about the other party in front of the kids. Kids will figure it out. You don't need to be telling them anything. They probably already know. Besides, this is another issue. You might want to make sure your kids are seeing a counselor because they will need it after this. And the kids will be talking with other kids in school that are going through divorces and custody issues. And believe me, it goes all around the school that this is going on. And you want the kids to get the information, good information, but they also don't want to get bad information from you. So be very careful that you're not talking about the case in front of the kids or saying bad things about the other party to the kids. Because this will come back. Because somewhere down the road, the court might set up what's called a guardian ad litem. That's somebody that they want third party coming in and talking to everybody, especially the kids. And that guardian ad litem, when talking to the kids, will ask them about some of this stuff. And the kids will tell them. And then they will tell the judge. So think just because you're doing this and you're saying don't tell anybody to the kids, kids will talk. So be careful what you say about the other party. Okay, again, my name is Cynthia and I'm a retired lawyer. I'm not giving you legal advice. This is my personal opinion. If you got something out of this, there's going to be another 3 factors coming up that I'm going to talk about. And hopefully if you got something out of this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I usually download every Monday a new video, and I'm going to have other topics besides just custody, but right now I'm going to go through these. So please come back and visit me again. Have a good day now. Bye now.